Sorry, we've got more blue sky. Sorry, less clouds, more blue sky. I get this right in a minute. Anyway, good evening to you. It's 7 o'clock in Spain and mainly most of the EU, and also it's 6 o'clock in the UK, and probably about 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon if you're on the eastern seaboard of the States. And welcome to Cafe Clairvoyance. Lively show about spirituality and astrology and your stories and mini readings, so much more, and loads of gossip to tell you. You know we like gossip. Yes, anyway, here we go. So, how are you? Let us know where you are in the world. Let us know where you are. Or I'm just going to quickly change over my microphone. So I've just seen it's the wrong one. Oopsie daisy, excuse me there. There we go. And now we're on the right one. So hopefully now it's all changing over. From Guernsey. Guernsey, what a lovely place in the world Guernsey is. I've never been there. However, I'd love to go, but I've been by it, sailing on by it on the way to Cherbourg, a place like that. But no, very, very nice evening. Very nice evening to you all. Happy evening to you all, and I hope you're all well and smiling and happy and all that business there. So wonderful. Okay, lively show we've got tonight. Lively show. Loads of information to tell you guys. And what's going on out there? Why is everybody feeling so tense, anxious? And what's going on here? And it's not necessarily stop pressing buttons. Okay, look, I'm getting told off here. Stop pressing buttons. What can I do without buttons? Good evening to you all. You've got to do that. You've got to do that now. Come on now. Anyway, so during the show, this is what we would like you to do, guys. Is this? So hopefully there you can hear me. Hopefully you can hear me. Yes, it says that it's unmuted. If there is a time you couldn't hear me, hopefully you can hear me now. Yes. So sorry about that. Little technical hitch here and there. So I hope you all is well. Anyway, so where you are in the world, where are you? Where are you phoning from today? Where are you listening from? And hopefully you're doing just the same as what we're doing over here. A nice cup of coffee. Now, have you, oh, Marlene, good evening, Marlene. Lovely to see so many new people coming in tonight. And, everybody's saying hello to one another. You friendly bunch. So social, so friendly. Ellie's here. Ellie wants to say hi. And as does Deb Bowbridge, as does everybody else. And lovely to see so many people coming in. Lovely. Now, very unsettled times, I guess we could say out there, isn't there? I mean, you don't have to look too much into the news to see what's going on. But we often need a little bit of inspiration from up there and understanding reasons why, that even as ourselves, and even a few people calling me recently saying, why do I feel so anxious? Even not looking at the news, but feeling anxious, unsettled and uncertain what's going on in the world, in themselves even. People having weird dreams, people having the feelings of being very unsettled. Well, I can't give a lot of answers to this here, and some of the answers here is due to the eclipse which has been going on here. So going through these emotional states and going through these times here is what throws everything a little sideways. Let's go into this a little bit more. And there's the producer. She wants to say a big hello to you all. In fact, let's give you a little hoot wherever you are in the world. Everyone needs a hoot. Everyone here. And hope you'll behave yourselves, or else this will happen. Oh, Oh dear. Yes, that's from the producer, by the way. She's got her whip in case everybody misbehaves here. And if you're in the western side of the states, there, anywhere else, and you're just getting up, this is for you. Lovely, 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 lovely to see you guys. Lovely. And Lydia would like to say hello. Hello, Lydia. Hope you're well out there. And Marlene saying hi from Manchester. Okay, so let's talk a little bit, guys. Let's start the show to talk a little bit about emotions and feelings and why we're feeling this little bit of this unsettlement here. Well, we're in between eclipses, and if you remember back to the early eclipses earlier on in the year, you'll know here that eclipses tend to can make us feel a little bit uncertain, and this particular one is. However, it's a game changer which can be put into good use if you look at it this way, and also can be a phenomenal changer for lives, especially if you're doing something that comes from the heart or something that's very productive in that particular area. Hence, interestingly enough, you're hearing, or you're even doing this yourself here, a lot of people are either trying to move, a lot of people trying to change jobs or do different things here. And yet we're just coming to the end of this lockdown where people are feeling like they need a change. And so this energy is coming through. And Lydia says here, Lydia Williams, formerly Zacharias. Now, I think that's probably to do with the CIA, something like this. I think here Lydia's actually, she probably uses the Williams name as an undercover agent. And the other name here is as a real name. That's interesting, isn't it? Anyway, she sends 2 hearts. So thank you very much indeed. Okay, so this energy we're going through here, it throws us all. And the reason being is because moon in its general sense here relates to a lot to our emotions, our needs, and our responses to the world. So when we say this, our needs, for instance, when we're scared, we run to where the moon is in our astrology chart. So if you've got the moon in Taurus, it would be run to security. If you've got the moon in Capricorn, it'll be run, I want to go back into work. I feel safe in work. If it's something to a Virgo, I need to go somewhere that is very organized or very structured. So it depends where our moon is. But what this moon is doing here is coming around to Gemini. It's going to make a new moon, or as we call it, a solar eclipse. But on its journey, though, as it's come through, it's still holding on to a lot of energy from the lunar eclipse we had earlier on. And it's just touched over Mars and Neptune, which are very, very, very close to one another. Very close indeed. And they're making a sharp angle. So, okay, let's look at it like this. It's like 90 degrees, like that. And just like you'd see all of those that's amazing technical equipment we got here. It's good, isn't it? It's not bad. It's making 90 degrees. And 90 degrees is quite a sharp angle. Now, Neptune, if I explain this to you guys, it's all about illusion. It's about emotion. It's about feeling things. It's about, sometimes where are we? Mars is about energy. So Mars is going into this illusion, this energy field. And the moon's come over the top. And the moon here has just gone very, very sensitive. Hence, we're having why are we having these up and down moments, everything feeling very, very unsettled. Well, there we go. It's a lot to do with the how to do this, deal with this at the moment. Now, so how do we deal with this? Do we react to it? Do we drop everything and respond to this emotion? I'd advise not. I'd advise not here. I would say probably more likely the better ideal here would be to look more at dealing with how we can use these energies to just, okay, so little things that come into the surface, make us feel a bit unsettled, but just allowing ourselves just to relax a little bit. We need to relax a little bit. We just need to understand sometimes we get a bit sensitive to things. And sometimes we all need a little bit of love and attention, don't we? Yeah? We all need a little bit of love and attention. Maybe a little massage or something like this here. Yeah? Maybe something here to just make us feel very, very relaxed and just, we could just let go of these energies. Yeah? Understand where I'm coming from? Yeah? Well, here's someone who knows exactly how to experience this relaxation through the eclipse. Here he is. It's our dog. There he is. He's having a chest rub. He's having a massage. from the producer, or Deborah, my wife, and he's soaking it up and loving it. So this is how he handles the eclipse, just by relaxing, just releasing, just resting. And that's right. And as you can see, he's very chilled out and looking to be here to say, almost say, Dad, it's your turn to now give me a rub, which later on I did. But there, just let it go by. Emily says, just let it go by. Sometimes maybe we'll need a bit of a chest rub. I'll go easy that one. Anyway, so there we go. There we go. Anyway, so just relax. That's it. Let it go by. Now, what it's going to do here is then going to come round to a solar eclipse, which is going to be in about a week's time. It's actually on the 21st. So I'll talk more about that on the astrology show on Wednesday with Guillemar, and also on next Sunday's show. But just this is how we handle these things. But it sometimes feels we've got a balance between restriction and freedom. That's sometimes what it tends to feel like here. And Sally says hello for El Campello. That's how you pronounce it, folks. El Campello in España. And she goes on to go, hola, ole, ole, ole. And yes. So I think Rosaka needs to think, yes, she needs to have a relax here. I think she does. Yes, I think everybody's enjoying this experience. And Bachi there, our dog, is happy to show that he's happy to do that. Okay, so what else do we need to tell you here? What else is going on out there? Okay, well, we've got in a 4 days' time, we've got Mercury going retrograde. And we think, oh no, Mercury going retrograde. It's actually in a water sign of Cancer. It's water sign of Cancer. It's going to be a 4 days' time. So what does this mean? Well, it just means we're slowing down in some particular areas. And one thing it's doing here, this tenuous time we've been through, Mercury stops and says, let's go back and have a look what we've been through. Let's go back and try and understand things. Because sometimes we zip so quickly like a boat skimming across the water. We don't see what's underneath. And but Mercury's got to go backwards and allow us to see things a little bit clearer on that way. So all this stuff going on this week. So don't. Resaka says, retrograde. Well, we've got so many retrogrades on at the moment. We might as well have another one. How's that? But the good news is, though, on June the 25th, Venus, which is the money one, the love one is going to stop and then turn around and go direct. And it's interesting when we talk about love, isn't it? Because I was speaking to my neighbour the other day, and he was talking to me. He said to me, I said, it's Venus retrograde. He said, don't tell me about it. And I said, why is that? He said, it's like the good, the bad, and the ugly. So any of you don't know what that is, that was an old Western here called The Good, the Bad, the Ugly, if any of you are not English or American or understand this movie is. So I said, well, that sounds a bit metaphorical. What does it mean? He said, well, he decided, he says here, that he was going to sit down and talk to his children, because they're of age, about the birds and the bees. Now, as you do, as your dad, you do that, don't you? You sit down. You want to be the one who explains the meaning of life, don't you? He says, well, that's the good bit. So I said, oh, yes, what's all this about? So he says, well, it's good that I sat down with my children to talk about the birds, the bees, and sex education and things like this. And he said, it got bad when they interrupted me. So I said, okay, I'll then ask what ugly is. He says, you don't want to know. He says, but basically, the ugly bit was that they corrected me. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Awful. Too much information. There we go. So, what else I need to let you know now? Now, would you like to know about this? Hi, I'm Phil Griggs, and I'm just dropping by to tell you about a course which I'm running, which is on colour therapy. It starts on July the 6th, which is 8 p.m. in Spain and 7 p.m. in the UK. Colour is everywhere, and colour, it has such an experience on our lives. It's almost a language we understand, a silent language. And how can colour help you? Well, to give you an example, a lady came to see me not so long back because she needed to be able to give a talk in front of a lot of people, and she needed to have greater confidence in order to do so. So I encouraged her with colour therapy to help her get over this particular fear or block that she was experiencing. And this transformed the way she was able to do her presentation. She felt confident, she felt self-assured, and she gave a great talk, and it was very well received. She told me afterwards just how well it went. So, how can colour help you? Would this be something you would like to work with personally or professionally or even spiritually? If you're interested in working with colour therapy, then please give me a ring, give me a call. I'm available on Messenger. You can also call me on the phone lines, which are on the website and the Facebook page. And by all means, look forward to seeing you on the course if this is something you'd like to do. And you can enrich your life with colour. Thank you. Yeah, he came on. He was trying to get on earlier. Sorry about it. It just interrupts the show every now and then. Just wants to drop in and talk about things. Anyway, colour therapy course coming up there, which is going to be on July the 6th. It starts at 8 o'clock in the evening if you're in the EU, 7 o'clock if you're in the UK, and a course there which goes on for 6 weeks. And we took a look at colour in great detail there. Right, okay. Ellie says here earlier on, she says, "Lol, I am old, so I know what that means. The good, the bad, and the ugly." Ellie, you're not old. You're not old. They're just numbers, my dear. Just numbers. Okay, and so moving on here a little bit and looking at other subject matters which are going to be coming on here as well. Here's something else that may interest you. Hi there. Is spirituality and mediumship something that interests you to the point you'd like to build maybe a career out of this, or just build more knowledge in the spirit world? If so, this course may be just for you. It's a mediumship and spiritual development course which is starting on Saturday, the 4th of July. It's at 10:30 a.m. in Spain, which is 9:30 a.m. in the UK. And we'll explore different types of spirituality and mediumship, such as physical mediumship, mental mediumship, physical mediumship, and also we'll explore psychic mediumship. So all these different qualities there. If this interests you, then please get in contact. There are limited places available, and it's starting on Saturday, the 4th of July. Thank you. Guys, sorry, you lost you all then, all in a bit wobbly work. Yeah, so those interest you, 2 courses there, and here's the flyers to them, just in case you haven't seen them on Facebook. They're running around there. And here's one, Spiritual Mediumship, 6-week online course, and starts Saturday, 4th of July, 10:30 a.m., 9:30 a.m. in the UK. And all of we wanted to know about spiritual mediumship is level 1, and have you guys may be interested in that. Or alternatively, the other course here, which is going to be run, is this one, which is, hello, colour therapy, a colourful way to bring awesomeness into your life, if you're interested in that one too. Any details there, want to ask any questions at all, just give me a call and I'll be happy to go over that with you. Okay, and what we've also done here, guys, as we've gone through the various weeks here, we've been asking you, if you would like to give a shout out. When we say a shout out, say, what does this mean? Okay, well, a shout out here is where you guys can send in a selfie video where it just expresses something about you. We ask you to say here if you like to watch Cafe Clairvoyance, maybe what you like about it or anything this year. So we've been asking some of you guys here, and as you've seen last week, we already had one. So here's another, and this is actually from Helen.
Hello, my name is Helen Grady and I'm a spiritualist medium. I'm a regular guest on the Tuesday evening spiritual show at Cafe Clairvoyance. As well as being a regular guest, I also watch the show every Wednesday morning and Sunday tea time, as I find the show very informative, good interaction and mainly good fun. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you very much, Helen. Helen's a regular guest on here, but if you guys would like to do a little shout out here, do a selfie, send it in, and we'll drop it in on the show every now and then, and just say something you may like about the show, and just builds the love. It builds the family here of Cafe Clairvoyance and the Cafe Clairvoyance group. Just let you know there as well, if you'd like to get involved in the group, just click on the button there on Facebook to join it, and there's some security questions there. Just follow those, and yes, join the happy gang and the interaction that goes on. On Friday evenings, we also have on Facebook. There's a new thing now called Rooms, and we're able to actually open up that and just have a general chat little chat. We just liked last Friday. There was about 6 of us on, so we had a chat. We had Leigh from Belgium. We had England. We had England and Spain, and quite a few of us on there. So we thoroughly enjoyed it. So if you guys want to come on Friday, you'll find all the details there, which would be on the Cafe Clairvoyance page and the group too. So that's that bit there. And as we go on through the show here, what I'd like to do is, just coming up to the time now where we're going to shortly start doing readings for you guys. But just before I do, here's Mila. Mila Zemunuhu. Now I just call her Mila Z. It's far easier. Just remove the IMNUN. Yeah, you know that bit. Anyway, Mila here is a fantastic. She's absolutely amazing, and this is what's helped build this show up here. She's absolutely amazing because she's helped to. And many other people as well, to do social media strategies. So if you need help through social media, then Mila here is the lady to speak to. If you need any details from me, just contact me at the end of the show. But now I think we're getting to that time. I'm just listening to what's going on here out there. Yeah, that's all your information coming through here. And oh my goodness, yeah, there's all the reading stuff coming through now. And yeah, there goes Medusa. She's running around there to get everything ready, and we're getting ready for the time, which is. Oh, what fun. Oh, what fun. So everybody said, and you guys are just so friendly. Look at you all here. Fabulous, fabulous. And Sarah says, I'm sorry I'm late. There's no such thing as late. You'll just arrive. You do. Just arrive when you do. No such thing as late. Anyway, and Helen here says hi to Sarah. So lovely to see you guys there. Now, quite a few readers we want to work on tonight, and I think it's quite a big thing here too. This is interesting. Julie Gosling says, "Who? This must be a new word we're all going to learn now. We've got hi, we've got hola, and we've got all sorts. This is a new one. Who? So everybody now can start saying who, and this sounds like great fun." Anyway, so it's coming to time now we're going to start doing your... Yes, I think she meant hi. Hi. Anyway, let's come and have a chat now. We're going to start doing now. Start to come up to your readings. And I think I'm just going to get the troops ready to do the readings. And here we go. And first of all, we have on tonight, Adam. Adam, good evening to you, Adam, wherever you are in the world out there. Lovely to see you. And also here, I know we've got some people who are actually watching. They just sent a message to watching from New York, which is fabulous as well. So good evening to you. Now, okay, so let's have a little look here. So let's just pull this out from underneath there. Adam, very good evening to you, and I hope you're well wherever you are there. Okay, so this is a part of the show where we do live mini readings for everyone, and we try to get as much information accurate as possible there. I often share this particular show on Tuesdays and Wednesdays with different people doing exactly the same thing, but tonight it's just me working with you guys here. I work with numerology, I work with the tarot cards, and also work with mediumship to come with you guys and get information out there. So let's have a little look. So Adam. Now, what's very, very interesting here is he asks here very, very loud question in some respects here. What is my purpose in life? My purpose in life. Okay, well, this is very interesting because I thought, well, how do you answer a question like this? What's your purpose in life? Well, one of the things I went back to was to look at the numerology, and the numerology just gives it away. And it's very, very interesting here this evening because we've got some very, very gifted, special people on. And Adam is one of them here. The reason being here is because in your numerology, you're in 11-2. 11-2. So thinking, okay, that's good. Yeah, I'm 11-2. I'm going out in the world there to say I'm 11-2. What a fabulous message, what a reason to celebrate life that is. Well, there's a reason why here is because 11s in life are master healers. Master healers here. There's a gift inside you which is a desire and a need to bring out, to learn and bring out a healing gift to bring out to the world around you so that people can reap the benefits of you. Doesn't matter what profession you go into, as long as you're doing something which helps humanity, helps people, and helps to bring a sense of abundance to people and to you too. And the card you've got here is the High Priestess, which is this card here. And the High Priestess is a very, very, very powerful card when it comes to spirituality. Very powerful card when we have to make a statement in life. And for Adam, I would say to you here, especially being a Pisces, is the very strong need to step up to this. And with this energy that we're going through with Mars and Neptune coming together and where we're going in life here, this really is a time around you. Need to bring out this strength of yours. Say here, hey, I've got to stand up and be strong. Now, there's two jobs here, two paths in life that I actually see you looking at here and where you're wondering where you're going. And it's very interesting here because I feel here there's someone with one of these particular pathways that you're going to come across, Adam, is what's going to help you. In fact, I'm also hearing here, Adam, to say to you that at some particular point, and it's not a holiday, well, even if you do go on a holiday, it's fine. But at some point here, you're going to the US. You're going to the US because that's where you're going to settle down and work. That's the energy. So your life purpose is to go across there. And even if you're thinking at the moment, well, I don't know how that would come about, it's people. It's people. It's the opportunity of people here. And your number two is to seek balance with people. And when we say balance here, it's about partnerships. It's although you're the healer in life here, there's the need here, sometimes the quest to yourself here, to have this energy, but to build normality and relationships in your life. So there's quite a quest on your plate, but it's good and it's big and it's pretty powerful for you. So say, Adam, here, this is amazing. This is quite a strong time for you. Now, okay, right. So that's one of the now your life path here. What's interesting here is your life path is a 3-8, which also ends up as an 11-2. So everything about this year is about a healing within, a healing external, and a need to build a life out there where you communicate to people and be very strong within yourself. Now, if I was to look at the cards around this, I'd say here, this is what we need to look at very, very carefully. And I think here, Adam, I think you've got phenomenal energy out there. I just think you need to put it to purpose. And don't follow people. Don't follow other people. There's a need here to follow yourself. Right. 3 piles of cards. I've got left, middle, and right. And let's just have a look here. I'm going to go for the left. I feel more drawn to the left than I do to the right. Let's have a little look here. Your cards are saying for you, yep, travel. Loads and loads of travel come up in front of you, which would be this year. Also here, you may well find you'll break away for some friendships. Fortunately, life does all these are wonderful little things. But you also find here you're going to come into better things yourself. You'll be worried about money for a little while. That's only for a while. Don't look backwards. You've got to look forwards. And it's interesting here, isn't it? No matter what we're going through in the news at the present time here, whatever, I'm not going to get involved in the political side here, but what I will get involved is the energy side. The energy side here is pretty strong because all it's saying here is we're going on about things which are historical. We need to go on to things which are forwards. Yes. Yes, hopefully that helps you, Adam. Now, the producer says websites, cafeclairvoyance.com and cafeclairvoyance.tv. And Taz wants to come in and say hello. Hello, Taz. And right, okay, Tomo, what you need to do is to write in. You need to send this in by messenger. We don't do this live on the show because there's too many readings already in already. So, Tomo, please write in beforehand. And right, if we say hello to Taz. Hi, Taz. Hi, Taz. Hi, Taz. Anyway, right, okay, let's move on to the next person here. Very, very interesting. Here we've got Kimmy. Kimmy. And let's go and have a look at Kimmy. Now, what's interesting about Kimmy here is this is amazing. This is amazing. We rarely get this on a show like this, but it's definitely happening today. As we're doing live readings here, Kimmy, love your colour yellow. Yellow is about being sprightly, communicative, and getting that energy out there. I love the energy, especially if you're thinking of doing anything philosophical, anything to travel, anything out here, which requires you to really think in the mind here. Even if you're in a bit of a, I'm exhausted at the moment. Do not worry at the moment. Do not worry. There's bigger, better things coming up. Right, okay, so now, what you got here as well here, because you're the teacher, and you're an 11-2 as well. But rather than being the healer so much, you're more the teacher. So it's interesting. We've got another 11-2. Another 11-2. Isn't this interesting here? And I think it's a bound of energy with this here. And I think it's a very interesting show tonight because we've got another 11-2. So definitely this need is interesting, isn't it? It's need for healing and a need for teaching and a need to understanding. And I must admit, if we all had that, wouldn't life be easy? But we need people like you. So Kimmy, colour yellow, everything about communication, getting people to resonate and understand. And also you get the feeling here, Kimmy, that you're not afraid to say exactly what you mean. Maybe not the sense of tact is great, but getting it across here is probably just magic. Anyway, so 11-2 here. You're also, now in your personal year here, you're going through a very interesting time because you've got the Empress. The Empress card here. So the Empress, what's this all about? The Empress is interesting because it either means something's going to happen to you amazing within 3 months, where even if you've got this planned, fantastic. If you haven't, don't worry. But normally the card like this normally brings something up within about 3 months, but it's something that you want to start for yourself. Something you want to build in your life here and really get going and cracking on. And hopefully that's going to be something that brings you inspiration, aspiration, and something amazing for you. So, Kimmy, this is powerful stuff here. She says here, what will the next 6 months bring? Well, whatever is coming in your life here, it doesn't start for 3. So if we're in June, we go July, August, look at September. Look at September as a month where everything starts to begin. And I think here there's a phase coming up here. If I looked closely at this and felt that where your colours here, would you understand here, Kimmy, that you manage? And would you understand here, yes, there's a teaching side to you here. And would you understand here, and maybe you don't know yet, but I get the feeling this is coming up. And I don't mean to say that arrogantly, but I get the feeling if you know this, fantastic. If you don't know this, I get the feeling it's coming. And this is a lot to do with in your life it comes in front of you. To do with something about organising, teaching, orating, speaking to people. And interestingly enough here, I get the feeling that there's going to be, you're saying what the next 6 months are. Okay, so if it's quietish at the minute, you wait to get September, because it means the next year from September onwards, you're going to be looking at your diary thinking, I'm so busy, so busy, so booked up. You're going to be a very, very busy lady. And I think, Kimmy, you'll be over the moon with that. Now, what else I need to tell you here? Let's have a little look at the cards just for you and see what this brings up to. Okay, so I hope everyone's all right today. You're having a lovely afternoon, Sunday evening. I hope so. Right, okay, let's have a look here and just really shuffle the cards for me. And let's shuffle the cards for you. Okay, Kimmy, let's have a look. I'm just going to stop just there. Kimmy, I'm going to cut the pack into 3 piles. I got the left, the middle, and the right. I'm going to go straight for the right for you. If you're very dominant, that is on the right, that I need to get the information across here. So let's have a little look here. We've got money. Very strong time of money coming in front of you. Career move, career change, movement, which will be sensational for you, but it's not just yet. But you're leaving behind old upset, old difficulties and old energies, which you're just going to be happy to let go of. So you're coming to a time of more career success and more personal abundance for yourself. That's what look good's here. And why do we have the feeling here we need to explain ourselves? Do you really need to explain yourself in great detail here? Sometimes you need your own energy to be strong within yourself here. And I pick up this awesome time here. And in fact, I get a feeling here too. Lovely old gentleman who wants to come over to the spirit world here. He says he's been over there for about 2 years. Just picking up his energy now. And he's a very fine man. He wants to say to you, he says here, whatever the lessons that you learned this year, and just thinking about, you've got to put them into form now. You've got to put them into action now. Whatever you learned throughout this year, he's just saying to me, he says, you need to put into action now. And hopefully that makes sense to you. If you give us some feedback, that's absolutely amazing, wonderful. But okay, right, let's have another little, let's move on here a little bit. Let's go and have a look. Here we have Kerry. Good evening, Kerry. Another 11-2. Another healer, teacher, builder. And wow. Now, the interesting side with you, with your energy here, is the philosophical side and the need to and the desire for freedom in your life. Would you understand the need for desire and freedom in your life and the need to express yourself and to have independence, especially when we're in very challenging times now? And would you understand here, Kerry, that you tend to see more of the bigger picture than what other people do? So sometimes you tend to see things before they actually happen. Whether or not you would actually consider yourself to be a psychic, whether or not you consider yourself to have an inkling like this at all, very strong energy with this here, very interesting. And I also pick up here too a very feminine energy from the spirit world here, who actually says here that she's just picking up here, just picking up coming through. She's related on your mother's side, but she's not. I don't pick up. She may be your mother, but I just pick up very close to your mother. And she's actually saying here there's a huge power in you, an emotional power. And would you understand this is a year to unblock yourself, Kerry? Unblocking yourself. Real feeling of like getting out of the chest here what you really want to express to yourself here. So I think that would be an important time here. Now, what's interesting here is just saying hello to everybody. Prieli wants to come along. Says hi, hello. Ellie says, oh, double hearts. And Thomas says, Patrick, oh, loves Patrick. And Kay also, producer says, please like our Cafe Clairvoyance page and join our Cafe Clairvoyance group. And yes, so, and the producer also says, hola. Yes, isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? So, okay, now let's move on a little bit as we go through the evening here. Let's move on a little bit more. And further on tonight here, we also have Dara. Dara, that's a nice name. Very nice name. Very, very nice name. And we're at the end of the 11 twos, the healers, and now we're coming into the 5 energies. Oh, this is interesting. So, Dara, let's get you up. There you go. And Dara, this is very interesting with your details here as well, because right now there's an Aries moon. Right now, as we're talking, there's an Aries moon, which is very much about, I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to get things organized, I need to be here, I need to be there, I need to do this, I need to do that, and very much about I, but not in a negative way at all. Not in a negative way at all. What this is about you. I would say here, looking at your life here, I would say looking at your energies, is your ability to express yourself, because you're a 3-2-5. So it's about talking with people, getting people to understand. Would you understand you're a very good person at getting people to understand things? Because you're a networker of people. There's me, there's you, there's consciousness. So that's the triangle with your energy here. Very strong energy that you've got here, and I think it's quite a powerful one. Also, I pick up here too that sometimes here you run on a balance between masculine and feminine energy. Yes, because I think sometimes you come across as very masculine, sometimes you come across very feminine, and that's part of your trait here. It's almost like maybe when you're younger, you're quite a tomboy in your own way there. But as I'm picking up for the spirit world there, would you understand? I've got a lovely lady here who wants to sing her little head off. Sing her little head off here, but she's coming over for the spirit world. And also here, what I'd like to say to you too, would you understand here about, you've got the ability, she says this year, not to relate to life just like this, but you've got the ability this year to make a lot of money. Oh, good. Oh, good. That's nice. It's mine to make a lot of money. But it's doing something you're going to really enjoy. So I pick up your venture of yours you're going to really enjoy, really get something out of, and I think you'll do very, very well. So if you crack on in those sort of energy times, they're doing what you're doing for the better yourself, then absolute magic, because I think you'll be a very happy soul. I also pick up here too that would you understand here that you like to help the wounded souls? Now I've got to be careful with this. Now, well, would you understand it, Daryl, if I said to you that sometimes here you can have friendships or even relationships, when they break up, it's almost like they still need you. They still need you for something here. It's almost like here you're the nurse. You're a nurse to them all to help them out in some way. And I think that's quite an interesting energy with you there. And if I looked here to say also your colour yellow, that sometimes it can be very straight down the road here. And sometimes here I think here this is very much about that energy. Your time to shine, Dara. Okay, says everybody else here. That's very nice. Your time to shine, Dara. Okay, right. Okay, now the energy which I'd also like to look at here as well is the power card, especially for this year coming up in front here, is the Hierophant. It's a great card for business, a great card for power, home, sorting out homes. But it's interesting. What I pick up this year, this is the interesting bit I pick up around you. Would you understand here, Dara, is that you have great perception in the ways here that sometimes you're able to see things and follow a path to get the best out of it. And this is a time I really seriously suggest you follow that instinct you have here, that pathway within that's going to be working with you. So maybe that would be helpful to you there. And doing the cards around you here, let's have a little look what the cards are saying. Right. Right. Just finished shuffling the cards for you, Dara, and let's have a look here. I'm just going to stop just there. Right. And cut the pack into 3 piles. Right. I would like to go for the middle on this. Now, you're in a personal year 6, which is very much about family and things being together. I think this year, though, maybe you'd understand this too, you found more of your voice. For your voice here, Dara. So I'd say that would be maybe quite a strong connection there as well. Right. Oh, interesting. Now, the cards here which are interesting around you is you know what you know. That's interesting, isn't it? We know what we know. And maybe you know that you are more than capable of what you know. And there's a work issue, a very powerful work issue element here. And maybe you're going to worry a little bit about what we wish for, what we hope for, thinking, okay, this happens. How the heck do we cope with this? I would say here, don't worry too much. Don't worry too much. Sometimes we worry too much about things, but really, you are capable of heaps and bounds. And I pick up here, Dara, that you've got a huge energy there, a huge opportunity to build your life here. And I think you could do wonders. There's a worry about other people around you, but you think, I can't be myself. I can't do what I'm going to do because I've got to look after everybody else. No, be careful here. We're not thinking of those as times of excuses. We need to look at those as times of opportunity. Hopefully that makes sense there. Okay, right. Let's move on down the line and let's go and have a look at. I'm just looking for. There we are. I always have problems pronouncing this name. I do apologise, but I'm just going to say Mary. Okay, sorted? Happy? Okay, let's have a look here. Now, Mary Zaka, let's just have a look at the energies around you. First of all, I'm going to connect mainly through the mediumship on this because I feel that's where I need to go. That's the energy I need to follow on here. If I was to look at the energy around you, would you understand here if I was to say to you that you are wanting to reinvent you, to come out like a new flower? And if I say sometimes here, when we come out like a new flower, will we understand here that what are other people going to think? Maybe I'm different. Maybe I'm a little bit different to everybody else. You may be different to everybody else, but would you also understand here, though, that there she is, just says hello. Would you understand here, though, that I get the feeling there's this need to be the flower to come out to be yourself because it's beautiful energy. It's resonating energy of abundance and beautifulness, and I really do think that carry on growing beautifully, coming up from the beauty within your heart to where you're going to. And I think here that's where I need to be. But be bold about this flower though, because sometimes we get very sensitive, and sometimes that's the energies at the minute making us very, very sensitive. Where really here, what I pick up around you is this wonderful ability and need in your life here to feel, no, it's me. This is me coming out from my signature tune, my soul here. My soul's purpose in life is to come out with this energy and to feel important, feel good, and feel that something's here that I can bring out for abundance and good for yourself and other people. Now, if you did this, I think you'd be pleasantly surprised what you turned up with here. Because as soon as you start flowering, coming out with this flower, it's interesting because everybody will want to nurture you, just say how beautiful you look, how you are, and as you say with the flower here, we want it to shine in the sunshine, and yes, good. And I think that's going to be an important time here. Now, I want to get a little bit more specific with some details here to help you, and hopefully just doing a little reading here, we can find out the information. Right, okie dokie dokie. I'm just shuffling the cards here, and I'm going to stop right now. And as I look at the cards here, I've got the left, I've got the middle, and I've got the right. Look at your cards here. I'm drawn to the right straight away here. All right, okay. Looking at your energies, look at your cards here. Where are we going? Where are we going? What are we doing? Now, would you understand here that it hasn't been easy in the past here, especially where your emotional life has been concerned and where you're going on in front of you? And I think here as well, because these are very sensitive emotional times that we're going through at the moment, but also very powerful, because sometimes we can build a sense of freedom around us, which gives us enormous energy, which is coming up here. Now, you're going to start to grow like this flower, but you want to grow beautifully and feel good about yourself. That's the key. Feel good about yourself. And once you've got that key, fantastic. You're on the right road. You're doing everything you need to, everything you want to. You're going the right way. And that would be a beautiful place to see you. And I would say here as well, by the time you get through to the end of August, coming September, I think life would have pushed you in that direction there enough for you to feel, actually, I've done a good job. You feel good about yourself. And I think it's important there. Huge amount of transformation. And I think here, yes, loads of old worries you need to let go of. And yes, you could worry about everything around your money. But in the long run here, your happiness is about yourself. How's that? Your happiness is about yourself. And I think that would bring you enormous abundance to your life here to help you feel great. How's that? How's that? Now, okay, as we go. Now, also here, let's do a little shout out, shall we? Should we do another little shout out? Yes. I think we can do a little reading. Let's do a little, just drop in a couple of readings of people. We like to do this show here, just the unexpected, the people who haven't asked for a reading but are on the show here, and we just want to drop in a little one. Let's do a couple of these. And the first one, I think we need to go to Cheryl. Let's go to Cheryl. Cheryl. I'll just pick up Cheryl here. Okay. Let's have a look here. Just finished for you, and let's look at. I'm just going to go. I'm going to go over the middle spread here, Cheryl, and let's see what we pick up here. Okay, so let's have a look here. I've got 3 cards here. Now, is what's going to be interesting around you here is what comes up in the future. What comes up in the future here to do with you, because you've got the star card. The star card is your underlying guidance of where you're going to. The star energy is about what reveals itself to you, gives you in more strength than what you know. And sometimes here, it's almost like sometimes we get butterflies in our stomach, which sometimes think, oh, goodness, my life's all wobbly at the minute. Yes, could do at this particular time because of the eclipses. And especially the past recent couple of days. Sherry may have felt here a little bit, whoa, a bit wacky over the past couple of days. But all of a sudden, we could use that energy to get a bit stronger. We need a bit of Saturn energy, and that's going to come in with this new eclipse here, which gives us a bit of grounding. But also here, I feel with that, you can gain some strength. And I think that it'll be a good thing around you. And I also get the feeling here that your cards are interesting. Your cards are very, very interesting. Because sometimes here, you may well get the snippet that little doorways could open back to the past. This is interesting because this is what your cards are saying here. This is what your cards, the energy is saying around you. Little doorways come to the past here. The energy, these eclipses, this energy is not about the past. And I think you would recognize and know and understand yourself if you went backwards and went down that road, that wouldn't be particularly easy. So I think here, that's some of the energies I would say to you, which is going to be pretty strong here. Now, Baju's just come in here and just said here, Charlie, 11/2/1949, life path 9, his colour is blue, what's the future hold for him? Okay, Charlie, I want to go straight into you. Would you understand here, you're a visionary. You're a visionary here. Would you understand here? Perception is very, very strong with you. Very strong. In fact, there's loads of you who just come up with energies here, wanting little readings. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to focus on this one. I'm going to dance around a few of you others here and just see what we could bring up here, bring up for you guys. So Charlie, enormous ability here, especially this blue here, perception strong. If you keep yourself steady and focused, you're amazed at what you can do. Life path 9, that's an interesting one because what I pick up as well, Charlie, this is about sometimes letting go of what was. It's a number of endings and beginnings, a very spiritual number, and sometimes here we're an old soul. Some people call us the old soul when we're in this particular energy, but that's what I can see there. Okay, so that's a strong one there. So what do you understand here? What does the future hold? It's in you, sir. It's in you, Charlie. It's in you. That's where the strength is. That's where the strength. Actually, I say you. I say you as a person. Maybe it's female. Sometimes Charlie's a female. So excuse me there, but I get a feeling here I might have slipped up there. So yes, the power is within you. That's what the future is within you. Okay, Mandy, let's have a little look. Let's just bob to Mandy and just say hello to Mandy. Can you turn a card? Okay, I can turn a card. I'm going to have a little look here. Mandy, I'm going to go straight over to the left and see what's coming up for you, my lovely. And let's see what comes up here. There is a very, very lovely old man in the spirit world who wants to come through to you. And he was a love of your life in many respects. Lovely, lovely, lovely man. I say love of your life in the family line here because he wants to be a great, at least a family level above you. Very nice man here. And I also pick up here too that... this is very interesting, that people in your life, if you're willing to open doorways to where your life could go to be successful, so you're not just working on your own or doing things on your own here, you've got success coming in. You've got success coming in. And I think this is going to be an enormous energy here. So, great, 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 great. How is that enormous energy here, especially a man coming into life who brings success through money? So I think it's about a venture or a venture and adventure here. And I think here your old ways, Mandy, would have been shunting away from that's the path I used to take. And this is, more open-minded about the new pathways come out front here. Kirsty Lou. Let's have a little look at Kirsty Lou. Right, Kirsty Lou. Now, the thing I want to build up here with Kirsty Lou, which I'm just looking at here, colour pink and career. Pink, Kirsty Lou, pink. The first thing I would like to focus on you here, Kirsty Lou, to bring up this here is to say to you, Marlene, I just did turn a card. I just did just then. And Kirsty Lou, what I would like to say to you here is right, sorry. Yes, what I wait here, what I pick up here, Kirsty Lou, would you understand if I said to you here, the pink very much here is about protection. It's about love. It's about lovely energies in these particular forms here. Very, very nice. And but your question here is about career. Now, it's interesting here because would you understand if you'd like to do a career more for yourself than it is anybody else? So they are asking here about career. It's more, do we like self-employment? Some of you would like to bring out a gift yourself because I pick up a gift within you. And whether this is singing, whether this is something it comes up from your heart, and it's a beautiful, beautiful energy for you. And I also pick up two ladies who would like to come through. Really, really nice. And I just pick up here as well with this here, Kirsty, that two lovely, lovely ladies, either side here, they're like two sisters, but they're wishing you love and they show me a big heart. So I want to say to you, it's not just about career for you, it's going to be about love. It's going to be about abundance in your life come up in front of you and how you're going to feel that way and how you're going to feel with that energy. I just pick up, it's going to be amazing for you. So I think that's yeah. Right, okay. We got two Marlenes here. Marlene's here. Okay, right, I need to, well, in that case then, that was for the other Marlene Yahim. So what I'll do, I'll come on to you, Marlene. But Kirsty, hopefully that's helped you out here. Sorry, there was a bit of jumping there. But Kirsty, I really pick up here, these two ladies here are bringing through absolute love. And they want to show me journeys. All right, I know we can all go on journeys. We can go down the road and that's a journey. But no, these are bigger journeys here. Would you understand here, there's an outside aspect coming into your life here, Kirsty, where you could move abroad. Interesting energy here when you can move abroad, and I think it's going to be a pretty interesting time for you. So see what happens there. Right, okay, let's have a little butchers here. Okay, now, Marlene Yahim, let's come to you. Let's come to you. Is it for me and a lady? Sorry, I didn't realise there's two Marlenes there. I just saw one Marlene. Now, Marlene, let's have a little look here. Now, would you understand here, Marlene? The first thing I'm going to say to you here is, would you understand here about letting go of old responsibilities or old heavy ways of thinking of the past? This is what I pick up here. This is what I pick up. This is the energy I'm picking up for you to say to let go of the past here. Would you understand too here that yes, I think if you did that, you'll be on your road to a happier place. Now, I'm also seeing you here looking around, like looking where you want to be, almost like where you want to live. And I just pick up a caution here not to go too far down this particular road just yet. Just Marlena to pick up here just to hold back there. Right, and I also would like to say here, let's have a look. Once you start working here, Marlene, on a lighter side with you, I think you'll be such a happy soul. I feel the need for a lot of laughter, a lot of love, a lot of happiness here. Let go of the past. Sometimes here we need to, you need to talk with people about this. Talk with you. Let's have a little look here. Right, I was going to do 3 piles of cards. Let's have a quick look. I'm going to go for the centre part here and to again. Right, okay. I got. Let's go left, middle, and right. Let's come to the cards here and let's go. Yes, letting go of the past here, and this needs to stop. Would you understand it? This needs to stop here, and I'll pick up here because otherwise you're taking on responsibilities, which aren't physical things. They're mental and emotional things. This eclipse energy is asking you to really look at what you're holding and what you're taking forward in your life now. That's what's going to be important. I think if you look at life that way, you're going to be in a very, very good place. And I think that's going to be a good one there. Now, okay, let's do another couple of shout outs here because I'd like to say to you that Cafe Clairvoyance on the spiritual show on Tuesday. Hey, guys, you're going to want to listen to this, I think. I think it's going to be a very, very lively show. And yes, in fact, he's a rock musician. He's... Guys, join me on Tuesday night. Going to have a fantastic show with Chris. He's a musician. He's been in rock bands. He's an amazing guy, very spiritual, and wants to come along and do a spiritual night with song and sing, and psychic song and sing. How's that? All the S's. Psychic song and sing. And yes, if you want to come along and you'd like a reading, want to join us on the show here, get your readings through in advance, guys. You need to let us know. So write in a question. Just one question here, and one question, and one colour, and your date of birth here, and that will help us out big time. We'll be able to get the information out there because Chris will want to sing some songs to you, and we'll also be doing reading for you as well. Adios, says Paul. And one more shout out to do is Helen Davies and Spread Some Sunshine. She runs a charity which we like to get out there, and she's on Facebook, and she's helping villages in Sri Lanka to raise money there. And also I'm going to see as well this week is the Wednesday spiritual show, which my good friend Guillermo, and we're looking forward to have a cracking good day as well, because that's on Wednesday at 10 a.m. in the UK, 11 a.m. in Spain, and we're doing astrology, and we're really going to get into these eclipses, guys, because there's a lot of funny energy out there, and we'll do that. But in the meantime, though, see you Tuesday, 9 p.m. in Spain, 8 p.m. in the UK, and probably about 2 p.m. if you're in the eastern seaboard of the States, 2 or 3 p.m. But, wow, look forward to it, guys. Look forward to it. And I wish you guys a terrific remainder of your weekend. Have a nice time. Don't forget, always a Cafe Clairvoyance. You need a coffee, Clairvoyance. Nowhere else there. Okay, right. Let's we say goodnight to you all and wish you well. Goodbye from us. Heart burger. See, same, very similar. Heart Loved heart burger. Veggie burger, mind. Veggie. Anyway, take care. Mwah. From us both.